I have 7 machines that keep me alive. Without them, I wouldn't be able to breathe. If the machine was to break at the wrong time, my life could be at risk.
When you're talking about supporting someone's breathing, that is key.
Currently, I'm going through fertility testing to see if I can have children in the future.
It's a huge conversation, but Eden's strong. She's very strong.
People online say I'm selfish and they say that I shouldn't have kids because of my condition. Today I'm going to host a live TikTok Q&A about it to clap back at the haters. Right, it's time to educate the trolls. Ready to comment? Yeah. Day to day I need help with most things, physically especially. So getting out, getting dressed, brushing my teeth. This is Freya and she's one of my PAs. She helps me do everything I need to do physically throughout the day to live my life basically. To get up and out of bed, it can take anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. Can get frustrating, but I think I've been doing it so long that I just get so used to it. I have auric muscular dystrophy and that affects all my muscles, including my breathing, so that's why I use a ventilator and also a wheelchair. Your PAs, they become like your family.
I know your deepest, darkest secrets.
That's true, I know yours, I know yours.
I think this is the biggest trust.
Yeah.
The mascara. I mean, I have poked Eden in the eye a couple of times, but...
That's the truth, that. My condition is a progressive condition, but when I was a child, I was stronger, and I could never walk, but I could sort of go around on my knees, and then as I got older, I definitely got weaker. I am obsessed with shoes. I've probably got over 100 pairs, not even joking. And that's ironic, because I can't even walk. Thank you.
You alright? You got anything planned today?
Take the dogs,
Yeah.
take the dog. Growing up in my condition, I never actually saw myself with a disability. As a child, nothing was going to stop me. If I wanted to do something, I would find a way to do it. And my parents, they never said, no, Eden, you can't do that.
So one of the important things for Eden is it's her window to the world, is her phone. So that's why we came up with this bracket. So if Eden needed to make an emergency call or whatever, you've got it all there on your phone, haven't you?
Definitely.
Or more importantly, if she wants to take texts from one of her mates,
Yeah.
that's more important than anything. So you've got your wheelchair there, you've got your ventilator on the back of the wheelchair.
I can't breathe by myself anymore, so I use this ventilator, which has been a lifeline for me.
Next to her bed, Eden has a ventilator which she has overnight and a humidifier. This just makes the air that she's breathing nice and moist.
I have 7 machines that help support my breathing and live my life. I've got a SATS monitor, so that monitors my oxygen levels. And I've got a suction machine, which allows me to keep my airway clear.
This is Eden's travel suction machine that goes out wherever Eden goes, even on a walk out of the house.
I've got my cough assist, which looks quite scary.
This actually instigates a cough for Eden because Eden doesn't have the power to cough deep.
So I can get really anxious thinking about how reliant I am on machines. If the machine was to break at the wrong time, my life could be at risk.
Every piece of medical equipment Eden has, there is a backup for that, and in some cases there's a backup for the backup. So you know, it might seem a little bit over the top, but when you're talking about supporting someone's breathing, that is key.
I have to remind myself, I've got the backup, I've got my PAs, they know what they're doing. If I need it, they'll sort it out. I'm going to do a live on TikTok today about my fertility and looking into being a parent in the future and see what they've got to say about it. Recently I've been sort of speaking to doctors and doing some various tests about fertility and all around that, because I'm 25 now and I just want to make an informed decision whether I want to decide to freeze my eggs.
We don't know if it's at all possible physically, and there are other means of having a baby. So it's a huge conversation and a huge journey, but Eden's strong. She's very strong.
Do you want your ring light?
Yes, please, yeah. I am nervous about the comments that I might get surrounding it because people are brutal on the internet, especially when it comes to parenting. I've done a few videos on the subject before and the comments weren't all great. Someone said vegetables can't be choosers, so that was quite nice. Someone else has said, if you can't look after yourself, how do you expect to care for a child? That's child neglect. Well, it wouldn't be. I'd make sure that child has got the right care in place. Someone's like, you shouldn't bring like someone else like you into the world. You should never be born, all of that. I like to believe that's through naivety because people don't understand what having a disability is, and actually you can have connections with people. It's just in a different way. Right, it's time to educate the trolls. Welcome in. Hi. Oh, John's up. Someone's done marry me. You're alright, thanks. Do you think you'd have children? So the answer is, I don't know yet. I need to find out if my disability could be passed on to a child. Oh, Reggie comment. Reggie, yeah. With the bad comments, there's always a good comment. I've even had someone offer to be my surrogate. It's really important to me to keep putting videos out there. Ask me whatever you want and educating people in a nice way. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope people took away from that, you know, I am just like everybody else. Disability is the only minority group that anyone should become a part of at any time in their life. So saying that I can't look after a baby, well, that could happen to anyone at any point. I always say I'm lucky to be born with my disability. I've actually been asked if there was a cure, would you take it? And I've actually said no, because that's not who I am. I am Eden with my disability, and I am who I am because of that. Oh yeah.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
I am very, very proud of Eden in all that she does. All our friends, the one thing they've always said to us is that she's an absolute inspiration because they do view her on TikTok, I believe, or whatever, but it's the truth. She's our favourite granddaughter. She's the only one, but she's our favourite granddaughter.
I'm extremely proud of Eden. She is constantly surprising us, but just a very positive, determined young lady. I feel very, very tall when I walk out with her.
I hope that people will take away from my story that disability isn't that different. You have the same wants and needs, you just do it a different way.